think we're good. I think we're good. I am currently on my, I guess you can say, like, patio, like, deck. Literally just chilling out here, looking at the stars. It's nighttime. I'm really fucking with this vibe right now. It's a little chalet. I don't know, I just wanted to talk. And first of all, I do want to say that I love seeing everybody's reaction to the last video. I really was just speaking from the heart, so it kind of just makes me feel so good that, like, everybody's, like, receiving it how they're supposed to receive it at their own time. Like, that message was, like, very aligned with a lot of people and, you know, whatever is going on in the moment in everybody's lives. So I'm just glad that, like, I was able to speak from a place of, like, clarity and stuff like that. I really just want to speak about a couple things that I feel like are on my mind. I was thinking about a whole bunch of stuff earlier, and I wrote some stuff down, but I didn't want to use what I wrote down. I kind of just wanted to, like, free flow. And that has definitely been, like, an ongoing theme in this current state that I'm in, like, when it comes to my life. I feel like right now I'm definitely in a place where I'm, like, having to really just let the universe do what it gotta do. Like, hold on, let me get right. Here we are. Estamos aquí, mi gente. No, like, literally, this is kind of my low-key, this is, like, on a you feel me? It's slanted, so, like, I'm trying to, like, lock in. But, like, literally, I feel so called to, like, just let life do its thing. Like, I feel like we get so caught up in our plans and what we have planned for the future, what we have planned for the current present, like, even our day-to-day. Like, we even have things that we want to do that we know that we can't do because, you know, that will be overextending ourselves. And I want you to know that it's okay. Like, it's okay for you to, like, not always have to go according to plan. I feel like when things don't go your way, you shouldn't feel like, fuck, like, this shouldn't go my way, like, you know, on some brat shit. But at the same time, it's like, you gotta let it just be. Like, just allow it to be. Just allow it to flow. Like, what bad can come from that? From just allowing yourself to just be and be in the experience and be in the present moment, or whatever the case may be. Like, just listen to yourself. I feel like your body tells you a lot of the times, well, that wind coming in hot. I'm, like, waiting for it. I'm, like, bracing myself. It's so beautiful out here. Hopefully you guys can hear that. Imagine you just hear, like, shh. Hate that for y'all. But I feel like you really just have to listen to your body. Please just listen to your body. Don't get so caught up in what should have been, what could be, or anything like that. Just be. Just be. I feel like you also have to trust that, like, the universe is forever in your favor, especially if you do the work. I feel like people be wanting the most out of life and they don't be doing the work, and that's just not how things work. You cannot expect the world out of life, or, like, you can't expect everything out of life and really not put the work in. Like, what the fuck? Like, come on now. I'm not gonna say that, you know, I also don't wanna promote, like, I don't want you to blame life for what it's doing. Don't blame life for what it's doing. I think life is doing exactly what it has to do. Just let it be. Like, that's that. The second thing I wanted to talk about is the fact that our bodies send signals to us and let us know everything that's wrong, everything that's right, everything that we can handle, everything that we cannot handle. And for you to really get in tune with your body, it's really you doing yourself the biggest favor. Like, for example, today I was supposed to go to the gym for day 2, upper body. I was like, fuck no. Well, I was like, yes, let's do it. My body was like, fuck no. And I was like, you know what? Let me take a nap. Like, I need to go to sleep. I took a nap. I was feeling so much better after. And I had some oranges for that sacral chakra, boy. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. The freaking stars are literally outside just doing their thing. The trees are looking beautiful. And I was just like, you know what? I'll be up here anyway, so might as well just record myself. But yeah. What else do I want to talk about? Also, right now too, I feel like I'm in a season of my life where everything is working out for me exactly how it's supposed to. I feel like I'm just so aligned, like, and I'm so great, bro. I'm so grateful. Like, everything that's coming to me is things that I've either manifested or like I used to pray for, or just like things that I genuinely just wanted out of life, because I've always been into teas, but more recent, like in the last year, no, in the last basically like 2 years now, that's when I really started taking drinking teas like very seriously, because that's definitely my thing. Ooh, yeah. I feel so good. But yeah, I eventually do want to get into that field of things, and making my own like honeys and tea blends and stuff like that. And I eventually do want to create like a clothing brand that's like all organic clothing brand, and just like whatever I feel myself called to do, whatever I feel interested in. I feel like there's so many things that I'm interested in: writing, collaging, clothes, teas, incense. Like, there's those are just all things that I feel like time after time, it's one of those things where it's just like I'm always coming back to make myself feel like home. And I would love to make other people feel like home when they use products that I've made that make me feel like home. I want to make spiritual baños and stuff like that, just to like, just give yourself a nice bath or whatever the case may be. So that's definitely something that I'm gonna be planning. And I'm excited for that chapter, when that chapter comes. But right now, I feel like I need to get the basics down. So I've definitely got a library card, and that library card, I've definitely been putting it to use. And I've gotten some books that I will be sharing to see if it works or not, too. Because, like, I'm not about to just be over here promoting shit and, like, that shit not teaching me nothing. But, yeah. I also want to speak about... I feel like I'm going everywhere with like this talk, this chit chat. I want to speak about also understanding that there's really no competition. Understanding that, or should I say understanding that it's really you versus you. When you really have that, I need to use a different word than confidence, because I be saying confidence all the time, but confidence. And you know who you are, and you've done the work to really find out who you are. Things just naturally shift for the better. And with things also shifting for the better, it allows you to understand that there's really no competition. Everybody has their own thing. Everybody has their unique ways. With that being said, I don't compete with nobody. And so therefore, nobody should feel like they're competing with me. Girl.
Need a mic real quick?
Huh?
Need a mic real quick? Okay, guys. So this is ASMR. Listen. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, guys. So goodbyes. I love you forever, 21.
Thank you. Girl, finish getting out that shower. Okay, period. Yeah. Just understand that there's really no need to compete with nobody. Like, once you know that you got it like that, and you dressing to feel good for yourself, and you figuring out your sense of style, and you're trying so many different things, I feel like people too also people also be making it seem, especially if you have, like, you know, people around you that just feel like maybe, you know, they put you onto certain things, or you've been taking a page from, like, their book. It's like, understandably so, to a certain extent. I feel like influence are everywhere, and especially if you're, like, really close to somebody, you can definitely grab from those influences and stuff like that. But I feel like just as long as you don't do it with ill intent, like, you know. But, you know, it's also one of those things where, especially if you're trying something new for the first time, I can see how it will be so easy to do what you see, or to really just try. Like, it's in that, during that experimental, like, stage of you trying something new, you trying a new hobby. Oop, Nicole, the fuck? Hold on. They said we gonna turn the lights on you, and I said no, you're not. I said no, you're not. You're gonna let me talk because I'm a baddie. Nicole. Yo, low-key, the light turned off. Can you go downstairs and, like, just turn it on? Thank you. But yeah, I can see how during that experimental era, it could be, or stage, it could be very easy for you to, you know, test out things that you're seeing. And that doesn't mean that you're trying to grab from somebody else's idea, or that you're really, you know, some people do. I'm only going to speak for myself. But it's not like you're trying to grab from that person's idea, or you're really trying to, like, mean it in ill intent. I think too, it's like one of those things where it's just like, it's fun, you know, it's exciting. And it'll push you to figure out your own way of things. And I feel like that shit is okay. That shit is fine. If you feel like at the moment you're not doing something that you really want to do, then that's okay. Like, eventually you're going to find your way. Everybody has a starting point. Everybody has a starting point. And regardless of whether you continue with certain things that you're seeing or not, based on whatever you want to do with your life, because, again, free will, you'll find your way regardless. You will find your way regardless. I think it's a beautiful thing to be alive. I think it's beautiful to just experiment as much as you can. Figure out what you like, what you don't like, what you want to say, what you don't want to say, the way that you want to live, the things that you want to eat is all very important. Is all very transitional in life, if that makes sense. Hold on, because I feel like somebody's on my phone. Period. I also have a message for the lovers. Mis amores, mi corazoncitos. Mi corazoncito. Oh, she turned it on. Nicole, W in the chat. W was in the chat. That girl W was in the chat. You feel me? Nicole does it like that. Like, you tell Nicole go do something, she don't always do it though. What the fuck? Why'd that shit just turn off again? Anyways, we here. Fuck it. Oh, there we go. Wait, what? So is she gonna turn it on? Is she gonna turn it off? What's the tea? Why was that shit low-key? It turned on, then it turned off. Anyways, I do have a message for the lovers, and I do want to say that you're still lovable. You're still lovable. Doesn't matter how you are, what are your habits, that, of course, if you want to change about yourself, you can. Again, free will. You're still lovable. No matter how many mistakes you've made when it comes to family, friends, lovers, how many mistakes you made in your personal life, things and insecurities that you may feel about yourself, you're still lovable. There's somebody out there that thinks you're fine as shit. And you might not think you're fine as shit, but you're fine as shit. I think that no matter how you feel about yourself, there's always going to be somebody that looks at you and just be like, damn, I don't want that. You feel me? I think that over the course of my life, I've definitely been in a very few serious relationships. I'm so grateful for the experiences. I'm so grateful for the things that I've been able to learn and take along the way. I'm grateful also for the way that things end. I feel like a lot of people don't. They just be like, fuck that person. Like, I never want to see that motherfucker again. Like, da-da-da-da. But it's just like, I don't feel like that. I don't feel like that. Now, of course, stay the fuck away from me. But I wish you the best, like genuinely from the bottom of my heart, especially when you're able to share some type of form of intimacy with a lover, a person that you're with. That's different. Once you pass a certain level of intimacy, you guys are no longer just lovers. You guys are best friends. And I think that just, it hurts when you have to lose a best friend, when you have to start all over again with somebody else. But when everything is aligned, everything is aligned. And I am very pleased and happy to say that in this very moment, in that space of my life, I feel very fulfilled. I feel like things are going to work out just as they need to. I feel like there's no need in rushing. There's no need in feeling like it's not gonna work. I feel like we also get in these molds where it's just like, I have to brace myself because like something can always go wrong, and I have to make sure that I protect my feelings because this motherfucker might try to play with me and shit like that. Like, I don't know if he's cheating on me. Who does he? And it's just like, first of all, one thing I can definitely say about myself when it comes to that cheating shit, like, baby, shit, I'm gonna find out regardless. So I don't be checking, oh, where you at? Come home now. Do this, do that. Who you with? Nah. That's insecurity. I'm secure within myself to know that I'm good. Now, if you fuck up, that's on you. And that within itself says a lot. You know what I'm saying? It says a lot. And I'm just grateful to always be present. I think that at this very moment, like, I'm very present with who I'm speaking to at the moment. And it feels good. It feels great. And I feel like you always have to, yes, be careful, be cautious, but let that guard down. Like, stop being so tense up all the time. And it's just like, you don't have to put up a front. And if you feel like you have to put up a front, then you need to not do that. You need to leave that person right now. If you feel like you can't be vulnerable, if you feel like you can't be comfortable with somebody, if you feel like you can't even get naked, or you can't even poop at their house, you can't poop at their house, girl, you need to stop. And it's so beautiful when I am able to experience somebody that's able to accept me with all my flaws and all that comes with me, and the light that I am, and the beauty that I am, and the wisdom that I have, and just having conversations and sharing a laugh and sharing a smile. Like, I love when somebody's able to take that and be like, I still want that. You're still lovable, no matter what has happened. And that truly makes me feel so much better about not only my life, but it gives me hope for other people. I'm not a hopeless romantic anymore. I definitely have hope. We're in it. And I think that sometimes, me, I've always been a person to learn what I had to learn, move on really fast. That's just how I've been. And I'm grateful that I don't, dwell on a lot of things. I kind of just let it happen and be, and then I'm in 2 weeks I'm done. That's it. And that can come with, ending, friendships, ending relationship with family, ending things with like co-workers, fucking business partners, anything. I'm truly just like, I learned what I had to learn. Now I'm back to my shit. Like, that's just the way I've always been. So I am so happy that I've given myself the chance to really experience something in this phase of my life, which came pretty fast. I wasn't expecting anything, but I knew that whatever came was gonna be very accepting of who I am, and it was gonna give me exactly what I needed in life. It was gonna give me a partnership that I longed for, a partnership that was deserving of everything that I had to give, a partnership that just really spoke life into me and really just felt the light of the world, and we can make each other smile, and we can communicate and all these things. It's just so many components to being in a serious ass relationship, and I feel like we're not there yet, but eventually I feel like it's gonna be a thing. And if not, I'll be back to tell you how that go. Or maybe not, who knows. It kind of just depends on that person's privacy too, because but I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful to be looking the way I look at 24, to be feeling the way I feel at 24, to be eating the things I'm eating at 24, and that fucking room. Nicole, stop fucking stepping on this shit. Anyways, I feel like it's important to just understand that you're still lovable no matter what happens. I hope this finds you exactly where it needs to find you, and when it needs to find you, and how it needs to find you. Oop. And that is my cue to go. That is my cue to go. But let me give you a kiss first. Oh! That's just a wrap it up. I'm sending love. I'm sending lights. And yeah, period. Yeah. I love that. I love that you are still here, that you keep coming back, and you keep hearing me speak, because I'm going to continue to speak. Hold on, because I'm about to talk my shit real quick before I leave. Let me talk my shit before I leave. Now, because why, literally, this was basically like our secret spot. Why Nicole gonna come and step hard as shit on the fucking, whatever the fuck this is, on top of it? My dad is downstairs, and he's like, what the fuck are y'all doing up there? Blew the spot. She blew the spot. We are never gonna be able to come up here in peace, because she just be doing shit. That's like a con of having a younger sibling. They never just know when to fucking shut up. They don't be following signals. Like, you be telling them and they just be stepping hella hard, be doing hella shit, like stepping hella hard on type of shit. Like, come on now, girl. You knew that this was a secret spot. You still gonna do that? That's crazy. That's crazy work to me. But yeah, pretty much, I am sending a whole bunch of love and a whole bunch of lights and a whole bunch of peace and mental clarity. Yeah, I hope that this video was all over the place. Let me know if anything resonates in the comments. Hold on. You and the kissy. Mwah.